Hello there! How's it going? Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for joining me today. Now, I feel like I just have a lot on my mind and on my heart. So, I just want to kind of just like talk. I just want to talk to you, share some things with you, maybe get some feedback. Just kind of talk. Kind of just say a lot of different things and just try to share everything that's on my mind. Sometimes it's hard to do that when I'm trying to do like a vlog where I'm trying to tell a story of the day and do some like cinematic stuff. Like, it's hard for me to I don't want to talk too much during the vlog like that, so I'm thinking I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to talk today. Just to share some things with you that are on my mind and my heart. Maybe you can help. Maybe you can offer some advice, but let's just begin. So, I don't know if you've ever felt like this in your life before, but I'm 27. So yeah, let me paint a little bit of a picture here for you. So I'm 27 years old. I'm married. I have my own house. I've achieved my dream job. My goal was to become a teacher. I've done that. I'm a teacher. I've got my wife, my beautiful wife, who I love very much, and I've got my job, and I've got my house, and I've got my car, and I've got my great hobby, which is doing videos, and it's amazing. I kind of just feel like I'm in a place now where it's like, okay, now what? Like, what's next? So I don't know if you ever felt like that before, but like, I'm the type of person that like, I need something to strive for. I need something to go after and get. And if I really think about, like, I look back, like, life is funny. Like, you don't always know that you're in something until you look back and go, oh, that's why that happened. Or, like, you see things that start to unfold and things start to make sense. And I'm the type of person that I really always need to have something, a carrot on the end of the stick to be chasing. And I do have them. With YouTube, I'm always trying to grow and grow my channel and help more people and that kind of thing. So I have my goals for that. But like for life, like, I just feel like I have so many different interests. And I always thought, oh, I'm just gonna be a teacher. No big deal. Simple life, just be a teacher, have some kids, teach, one day retire, get all old and wrinkly, and then die. Like, that's kind of it was my goal, but I don't know if I want that anymore. Like, I still want to have kids, and I'm still gonna get old and wrinkly, and I'm still gonna die one day, but, and who knows about scientific advances, I don't know, but, I don't know, I told myself that I would do, I told myself, like, my New Year's resolution, we go all the way back to December 31st, we did a video on our New Year's resolutions. And mine was to create content every single day on YouTube for 2017. And so far, this is like the only resolution my entire life that I've actually kept. The resolutions like lose weight and do this or do that. But I've been able to do that so far of 2017. And I told myself, I'm just gonna see what happens. After doing YouTube like daily for an entire calendar year, I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll see what happens, and I'll reassess my life situation. Who knows? If YouTube takes off, maybe I'll do something with that. If it sucks, I crash and burn, everybody hates everything, everybody hates me, I'll stop, right? So but I never realized, like, I didn't think that I would get so involved in it. I never thought that I would love it as much as I do, and I never thought, I don't know, I just thought that I'd be okay just to put my head down and just kind of see where it took me. And I'm having a hard time because I don't know if I can just keep doing that without a goal in mind. Like, I want to have something to strive for. I think it's time for me to start deciding what's my career path going to be. Like, I've often thought, like, do I want to stay in, like, do I want to go ahead and try to become a principal one day? Do I want to be some sort of other administrative role? Do I want to just stay a classroom teacher? Do I want to get out of the school and do some, like, try to become a professor? I thought about going a completely different route, and I've in the past thought about, like, being like a youth minister at like a church, or like doing that kind of thing. Like, I've thought about like working in prisons and like doing education in there and trying to like help rehabilitate and get the inmates, help them adjust to society. Like, I've thought about a ton of different things. And I don't know. That's the thing, is like, I just don't know where to start putting my thought process, because all those things there has to be prerequisites. Like, you can't just be a principal. Like, you can't just be like, I want to be a principal now. Like, you have to go and take more tests or whatever and get certified. I don't know. I don't think I want to. I don't know. I think there's too much red tape involved, too much BS. And then so I don't know. So I guess that's kind of like on my mind a lot, is like, where am I going with all this? Like, I still absolutely love teaching in the classroom, and I kind of feel like I'm going to keep classroom teaching until I wake up one day and go, I'm not excited about today. Like, the Sunday that comes when I'm like not looking forward to the school week, that's when I know it's time for me to get out of the teaching game. I'm not there yet. This is going to be my 6th year, and I'm still loving it. So I'm not there yet, but I just kind of feel like the ball has to start rolling in one direction or another soon. Not right now, but soon, because I kind of have to make choices. Like, I need to kind of get that ball rolling. Kristen and I are trying to start a family, have kids, so I want to kind of have like a clear path set before we got kids. You know, like, I want to have a path set, and with that whole thing, I know I'm kind of like going, but we've been trying to have a child, and if you're new to this channel, Kristen actually got pregnant back in November, or not, late November, early December, and we ended up having a miscarriage, and so that was a whole thing, and so we've been thinking, we've been trying, and we're, adoption is it's in our heads. It's something that we're open to, but it's really hard to adopt because they want you to be a foster parent first, but we're like, how can we foster? Because we'll fall in love with the child and then we won't want to give it back. So that's a whole thing. And so it's like, not sure exactly what to do with all that. And Kristen is becoming very passionate about mental health and helping people. She's starting we're working on rolling out her channel so that she can be more of a servant in that way, more specific to mental health. And we're trying to do everything that we can right now to find out what it is, what direction. And so the vlog is to just show you what we're going through and what we're like, just like to take you on the ride with us and to be maybe of some help in some way or another. I never thought that, I don't know, when I started daily vlogging, I'm like, I don't know, at the worst case scenario, these will just be fun home movies. Best case scenario, people like watching it, and it seems like that's the case. People like watching the vlogs, and I enjoy making them, and Kristen and I both very much love sharing our lives with you, and it's really great talking to you in the comments, and getting to know some of you and sharing our lives with people. And like, nothing makes Kristen or I happier than helping. Knowing that we're helping people. Like, Kristen and I had a conversation actually when we were dating before we got married, like probably on our first date because we're weird. We talked about what makes each other, like, we had both been in relationships in the past, and we just had a good conversation before we even started like really dating, and we asked each other what makes the other person happy. Like, what makes you happy? So we knew that going into the relationship, and we both kind of came to the conclusion that we are at our happiest, like truly, we are at our happiest when we've helped. Like, we've done something to help somebody else. Like, that feeling of gratitude that you get back from somebody who truly appreciates what you've done for them. And so I've always been big on like my sphere of influence. Like, if I teach in a classroom and I got 20 kids, I am impacting 20 kids. But if I'm teaching 20 kids and doing YouTube and putting out teaching tip videos, and that video gets 100 views, and that video helped 100 teachers, then those 100 teachers can help their 20 kids, and then, so it's exponential. So that's really why I like doing the YouTube and through the vlogs. If we can be entertaining or educating, or if we can be motivational and help you get through a tough time, or maybe you're going through something similar, that's the whole point of everything that we're doing. So to get back to my original point, I'm still daily vlogging, I'm still doing the teaching tips, but I've got to start thinking about the next 5 years, having like a 5-year plan. So I don't know if you've ever felt that way, or if you're at that point in your life. I guess once you reach a certain goal, I just never thought I would have another, like, I always just thought, yep, I'm just going to teach, I'm going to put in my 30, 35 years and then retire and see what happens. But I don't know that I can do that. I truly don't. So tell me about yourself. Are you in are you in a situation like me? Are you looking for what's next? Are you having your eye on the future? Or are you where you want to be and that's where you're going to be forever? I talk a lot about living now. I talk a lot about living now and living in the present, and that's very important to me. To make every day special, every day important, and not let the days pass me by. Like, I want to make sure every single day I've done some good in my own life, in someone else's life, or provided some sort of value to somebody. But that being said, you have to have I have to have a plan for the future, something to strive for. That is kind of what I'm working on right now. It's like, what is that thing? Like, what's the end goal for everything that I'm doing? Like, when I'm laying on my deathbed, what is my end goal, like, in life? Like, what will I go, yep, I did it. Or, and I might not be granted that opportunity, We never know when we're going to die, So that's why I'm trying to live every day right now in the fullest, but I have to have some sort of end goal, some sort of all right, I did it moment in my life. But then will that be satisfying to hit that goal? And then I don't know. I'm a deep thinker. I think too much, I think, sometimes. I get kind of weird in the summer. If you're a teacher, you probably know what I'm talking about, where you have so much time to yourself to think. You start questioning life and the reason for life and why am I here and what is it all about? What does it all mean? So that's kind of what I'm doing. So with that all being said, and you know that I like to help people, if you ever need anything from me or from Kristen, whether it be about teaching or about mental health or about marriage or just about life in general, if you need an ear to listen to, if you ever need anything, the best way to get a hold of me is Instagram direct message, Twitter direct message, Facebook. You can email me. I don't check my email every day, so that's kind of whatever. But those forms of communication are great. Kristen, the same. We very much like hearing your stories, and there's a couple of you that are first-year teachers that are watching this. They're going to be first-year teachers, and I implore you to use myself and use the other teacher YouTubers here on YouTube as a resource. Reach out to us. Ask us those tough questions that you're dealing with. I'm an open book. I will help you with anything that you need. I really want to help, and I just really want to help. I want to be a servant. I want to help as many people as possible. So if you ever need anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask. All right, I'm getting packed up ready. Kristen and I and our family are going camping for this 4th of July weekend, so I'm going to be vlogging that. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to bring my drone, get some sweet drone footage of the campground. Nick and Becca are going to be there. The whole family's going to be there. It's going to be great. There's going to be a band playing, I think, on Sunday night. I don't know. There's going to be fireworks. So it should be fun. It should be a cool vlog, a cool couple vlogs coming up for you to watch. Rambling over. I hope I didn't bore you. Thank you if you watched all the way to this part. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are the reason why I'm continuing to do this. You are the reason why I continue to do this. Just every day, coming back, watching the videos. It's sort of gratifying, and it is my way of knowing that what I'm doing is helping somebody. So thank you so much. Find your gift, share it with the world, and remember, you are worth it. See you tomorrow.